Welcome to P.A.L.E Communications. I'm David. The purpose of this channel is to put together a group of people who have albinism in order to tell our story from the perspective of people who have albinism, in order to provide information that is relevant, entertaining, hopefully, and engaging, hopefully, and informative to the albinism community, our family and our friends. Each member of our team has one form of albinism or another. I personally have ocular albinism, which means that it affects primarily my eyes, not so much my hair and my skin. Every member of this team was picked partly because of how active they are on the social networks that are within the albinism community to begin with, and their unique perspectives that they bring to the table. Each of us comes from a slightly different walk of life. We've got young married couples, we've got college students, we've got recent college grads, we've got people with ocular albinism, people with OCA1, and etc. This channel is for the albinism community, our family and our friends. Well, who's the community? You are. If you have albinism, if you have a family member who has albinism, a child, a grandchild, a sibling, then you're part of our community. If you're an educator of someone with albinism, if you are the friend or an acquaintance or an employer or potential employer of someone with albinism, you're part of our community. And if you're just interested in knowing more about the condition and what we go through every day with dealing with the condition, welcome aboard. What are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about parenting, both us parenting children and maybe our parents parenting us. We may get lucky. We may have some interviews with some folks who can answer some questions about more like what it's like to raise a child with albinism and what unique challenges they encountered along the way. We're going to talk about employment. We're going to talk about love and dating and marriage. It does happen. About bullying. We're going to talk about school and education and some of our experiences there. We're going to talk about transportation. We're going to talk a little bit about politics, perhaps. We're going to talk about some other things like maybe mobility aids, or perhaps the issue of dyeing one's hair and makeup from the ladies' perspectives, or the men's for that matter. So some of these subjects we're stealing already from social discussions that are already out there, because we know we're not going to have every possible perspective out there. But one of the big things for us that's going to be critical is that we get information from you. We want participation. We want this to be driven by our audience. We would love to have you engage with us and present us with what you would like to know about. Go ahead and tweet us. We're at P.A.L.E Communicate, and let us know what you'd like to hear. You can send us an email at palecommunications@gmail.com. So go ahead and subscribe now and hang on, because we're looking for a good ride. So again, my name is David. I'm the token with ocular albinism. We're going to do what we can to have a good time with this. Thanks. And again, welcome to P.A.L.E Communications.